Right now on 12, calling for change. The brother of a hit-and-run victim is demanding justice. Plus, a parish that has been through hell is now celebrating what the church calls a miracle. And if you fancy an end-of-summer dip, better get to the pools quickly. We'll explain why. News 12 Brooklyn starts right now.
As local news gets. News 12 Brooklyn.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kelsey and this is News 12 Brooklyn. We're as local news gets. We begin with a story of a lucky escape for some Bed-Stuy residents on Sunday. Officials say that's when a fire broke out on the third floor of a Lewis Avenue apartment building. We know at least one person was injured, but those injuries are believed to be minor. Thankfully, no one else appears to be hurt, and crews were able to quickly put out the fire. 12 is on crime, and we now know the name of a man shot and killed last night in Prospect Heights. Police say 41-year-old Damon Haskins was shot in the chest Saturday evening around 8:30. It happened at 500 Sterling Place. He was later pronounced dead at Methodist Hospital. An investigation is underway, but no arrests have been made. Now to a News 12 follow-up. An arrest has been made following multiple robberies across our borough last month. 29-year-old Justin Farrow is now behind bars. He's facing several charges. All of the robberies involved the suspect sneaking up behind a woman, showing a gun, and demanding money or her property from her. Well, summer is drawing to an end, so how are the temperatures looking? Let's take a look now. All right now, police are searching for several missing people in our borough. Police say 16-year-old Ryan Matthews has been missing since last month. He was last seen August 28th at his home on Bradford Street. He's about 5'5" with short black hair and brown eyes. Police are still searching for 27-year-old Brian Gottman. He was last seen Wednesday morning at his home on Avenue T in Marine Park. He's around 6'3" and 200 pounds with black hair. If you have any information on where these people might be, call Crime Stoppers. That number is 1-800-577-TIPS. We do have some good news though. An 11-year-old girl who was missing in Coney Island has been found safe. Ariana Rivera is now back home with her family. I'm Kelsey Marner. You're watching News 12 Brooklyn. We're as local news gets. Coming up, scam alert, how ticket scalpers are trying to make money off the Pope's visit to the U.S. Greeted with open arms, thousands of migrants are pouring into Germany, but leaders there want other countries to do their part.
No, I don't think because the child has one extra chromosome, they should be able to snuff that life out.
And the big reason behind a new bill that may ban abortion. The full story just ahead. And welcome back to News 12 Brooklyn. Now to a story out of Borough Park. That's where a woman was killed Sunday by a hit-and-run driver. Her brother is now demanding justice. News 12 Brooklyn reporter Katie Cummings spoke to him and community members about what happened. And this takes us to our question of the day. Do you think the city's Vision Zero plan has improved pedestrian safety? Vote now at news12.com or channel 612 on Optimum TV. Around the country, police say they've arrested a man who shot and wounded an officer in Las Vegas Sunday. The suspect opened fire on two officers who were stopped at a traffic light. One of them was hit in the hand, but the other managed to go after the suspect and catch him. The city started putting two officers in squad cars following a separate attack there on Friday. Thousands of migrants pouring into Germany, greeted with open arms, as many as 11,000 of them. But lawmakers there say they can only take so many. They're calling on other European nations to share the burden. Fighting in Syria has forced millions of people to flee to Europe. Back here in the U.S., a Kentucky county clerk is officially appealing a judge's decision to put her in jail. It's after she refused to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples. Attorneys for Kim Davis appealed the ruling on Sunday. She has been in jail since Thursday. A bill currently being debated in Ohio would ban abortion in cases where the fetus is diagnosed with Down syndrome. Research shows between 60% and 90% of prenatal Down syndrome diagnoses result in abortion. For Sarah Palin, whose own son Trig has Down syndrome, this particular issue touches close to home. She wants Ohio's governor and GOP presidential candidate John Kasich to take a stand on the issue. I'm Kelsey Miner, and you're watching News 12 Brooklyn. We're as local news gets. Still ahead. Fancy a burger in Brooklyn? How about a whole lot of them? In just 5 minutes, what's happening in our borough ahead of the big carnival. Plus, a paradise for gamers right here in Brooklyn. We'll explain after the break.